Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Chase Arena in Natick, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's high school varsity girls hockey contest between the hosting Red Hawks of Natick High School and the visiting Brookline High Warriors. It's Bay State Conference girls hockey out here on the ice. And this should, as cold as it is on the ice, this should be one hot matchup. Brookline and Natick faced off at the start of the season back on December 14th at Warrior Ice Arena in Boston, with Natick just barely squeaking out with an overtime victory, 3-2. Both these teams having some pretty strong seasons so far. Brookline standing with a record of 8 wins, 5 losses. They were ranked 27th in the MIAA Division I Power Rankings that came out on Friday morning. Natick, meanwhile, standing at a record of 11 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie, ranked 14th in the Power Rankings. Natick got out to a scorching hot start at 8-0-1. They've gone 3-3 since then, so they're trying to recapture some of the magic. Brookline just 2 wins away from clinching an automatic postseason berth, as with 10 wins, they guarantee at least a 500 record, which guarantees a spot in the state tournament regardless of the power rankings. As we get ready to get this one started, you can see on the scoreboard cam in the bottom left corner of your screen, we got about 4 minutes left before we get this one started. And so I am happy to tell you right now that this broadcast is brought to you in part by Esch Dental, located in Coolidge Corner. Book your next dental appointment with local dentist and BHS Sports parent Dr. Brandon Esch for the non-corporate personalized dentistry our community deserves. Call 617-566-0103 or go online to eschdental.com to find out more and book your appointment. Once again, 617-566-0103 or go online to easchdental.com. You can find that information in the description section down below. And without further ado, let's go through the rosters for the 2 teams coming into today. We'll start with the home team, Natick Red Hawks, over here warming up on our right. Going in order of jersey number for Natick, first off, we have a sophomore goalie, number 1, Sophia Luoni. Next, a junior number 2, Ava Kelly. A junior number 3, Catherine Catching. A sophomore number 4, Izzy Mastrangello. A senior captain number 5, Maggie Connors. A freshman number 6, Carrington Sheriff. A sophomore number 7, Natalie Boyer. A sophomore number 8, Kaylee Lynch. A freshman number 9, Leah Gentile. A sophomore number 10, Jordan Dijon Domenico. A senior captain number 12, Elizabeth Curley. A freshman number 13, Stella Black. A freshman number 14, Claire McDonough. A junior number 15, Emma Fair. A senior captain number 16, Shaylee Rutledge. A freshman number 19, Lauren Danahy. A sophomore number 20, Olivia DeSottles. A freshman number 21, Anna Potter. And a senior goalie number 30, Catherine Fleming. Head coach of the Natick High girls hockey team is Bruce Iloff. So that's the roster for Natick. Now let's take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard today. Over here on our left, the Brookline High Warriors. Going in order for Brookline, first off, we have a senior goalie, number 1, Aurora Charbonneau. Next, a junior, number 2, Emma Lurie. A freshman, number 4, Isabella Zhang. A freshman, number 5, Rosie Zucker. A senior, number 7, Casey McCarthy. A sophomore, number 8, Jordan Gifford. A sophomore, number 9, Selena Charbonneau. A freshman, number 10, Katie O'Connor. A senior, number 13, Shayna Chin. A sophomore, number 14, Serafina Ritzenthaler. A junior, number 15, Clara Tebow. A freshman, number 16, Mari Cessity. A senior, captain number 17, Izzy Pice. A senior captain, number 18, Soo Jin Koo. A sophomore, number 20, Caitlin Wilson. A senior captain, number 21, Etta Reed. A senior, number 22, Birdie Hawkins. A freshman, number 23, Gigi Hawkins. A junior, number 24, Caroline Hughes. A sophomore, number 25, Caitlin Schlager. And a sophomore goalie, number 33, Jacqueline Solove. Head coach of the Brookline High girls hockey team is Sarah Schwensfire. Well, there's the buzzer for the pregame clock, so I'm not going to have time for my intro video here today, but that's all right. As always, if I am mispronouncing any names, I encourage people to correct me in the live chat. I'd recently been told that Brookline's number 5, her name was, originally I thought it was Rosie Zucker, but I was recently told it's pronounced Rosie Zucker. So those are the kinds of corrections, you know, that I like to hear. I like to know that I'm getting the names right. PA announcer will soon take the lead and give us our starting lineups and national anthem before our opening puck drop here in the first period. All right, those were our starting lineups and our national anthem. And with a fresh 15 minutes on the clock, we will soon be starting the first of 3 periods here at Chase Arena. Both teams are deciding to go with an underclassman in net today. Brookline starting Jacqueline Solove between the pipes, while for the Red Hawks, they have number 1, Sophia Luoni. For Brookline, they start with a defensive pairing of Katie O'Connor and Caitlin Wilson, as well as their all-lefty forward line of Shayna Chin, Soo Jin Koo, and Mari Cessity. For Natick, their starters feature all 3 of their captains, Maggie Connors, Elizabeth Curley, and Shaylee Rutledge, as well as starting Jordan Dijon Domenico, Jordan Dijon Domenico, and Izzy Mastrangelo. All right, here we go. We prepare for the opening puck drop. Chin and Connors in the circle, and here we go. Brookline wins the opening faceoff, and Caitlin Wilson dumps it all the way down to the Natick end. Taken by the Red Hawks, wrapped around the boards, I think, by Mastrangelo. Blocked at the blue line by Wilson, dumped back into the corner. Battling for it at the corner. Coming out with it is Koo. Sends pass, slides back to O'Connor. O'Connor inserts, kicked back, and recovered now by Shaylee Rutledge. Rutledge skates around the back, waving around, trying to take it end-to-end herself, fighting through and got sandwiched between a couple defenders. It's knocked loose, taken by Chin, who gets it out to the neutral area. Connors sends it back forward, and now it's whipped into the Brookline end as Natick commits to a full change here. Wilson, the outlet pass, quick pass across, finds Chin. Nice pass from Cessity as Chin dumps it into the Natick end, and Brookline commits to a full change. Around the boards, taken by the Red Hawks. A pass blocked at the blue line by Izzy Pice, who's just checked in. Pice fighting for the puck, still fighting, still tangled up, and it's taken away by Natick. Skating with it the other way, I believe, is number 15, Emma Fair. Dumps it in, turned aside by Jacqueline Solove. Fair sends it along the back, around the corner, and now taken away by Brookline. Pass up the line, skating with it, Clara Thibault. Pass across to Selena Charbonneau. Charbonneau gains the blue line. Coming down the left side, pass towards the middle, and Thibault tried to chop it down, but it's snagged by Sophia Luoni. First big chance of the net for either side there. Would have been amazing if they had pulled that off, but Luoni read it well. Minute and a half into the first period, no score. Face-off won by Natick. Battling along the boards and now skating out with it. Outlet pass too far. Recovered by Serafina Ritzenthaler in the neutral zone, but taken back by number 10, Jordan Dijon Domenico. Dijon Domenico passes back, misses her target. It's sent off the boards, looking for Charbonneau. Got tangled up, but it does slide out to the neutral zone. Natick trying to move it along once again. Rutledge pushes it into the Brookline end. Around the boards it goes. Ritzenthaler sends it off the boards. Gets to Charbonneau, blocked. Ritzenthaler moves it along. And again, it's sent back. Now a pass from Pice, touched along from Charbonneau to Thibault through the neutral zone. Brookline's going to make a forward line change. Might be a bit premature here as Natick goes on the attack. But now Natick's going to commit to a line change as Ritzenthaler takes that around the back. Couple passes too far into the neutral zone, taken back by the Red Hawks. Off the boards, it's corralled now by Kaylee Lynch, number 8, but knocked away, taken by Brookline. Brookline on a rush here. Shayna Chin approaching the net, charging in, tangled up in the skates, got blocked by the defender. Natick trying to clear along the boards. They get it out to the neutral zone, chasing it down, and racing up ice, a breakaway chance, and it missed wide. And it's covered up by Solove. That was a golden chance for number 20, Olivia DeSottles. And just trying to weave her way around Solove. Just weaved a little too hard and the puck got away from her. as that faceoff gets sent right to the crease and is immediately covered up by the glove of Solove. Got to be really careful. Sometimes those counterattack chances come so fast that it's like blink and you'll miss that an opposing player has gotten by your defense. And oh, a big chance here, and it was walled off by Solove. My goodness, that was a golden chance for the Redhawks. The faceoff again pushed it towards the net, and that time there was someone there to try and jam it in. And they're trying to advance towards the net again, and it's saved again by Solove. I can't see who it is that's gotten these last two shot attempts. Her jersey number is kind of covered up. Is that number 10? Is that Dijon Domenico again? I think that was Dijon Domenico who almost jammed that one in. I'm not sure, though. Off the faceoff, it's again pushed around the back of the net. Dijon Domenico chased it down. Players get tangled up and go flying. Out of the corner, taken back by the Redhawks. The shot deflected high up in the air. Sent around the boards. Mastrangelo sends a long shot, saved by Solove. Now Brookline trying to get an outlet pass, intercepted once again, sent towards Solove, turned aside. Rebound chased down by Rutledge. Rutledge trying to come around the back, gets pinned to the boards. Brookline trying to knock it free. Taken now by Pice. Pice waving, gets it to the neutral zone, but lost control of it. But it's taken away from Connors by Charbonneau, knocked back by Natick. Now a pass gets to Tebow. Tebow's pass blocked. Sent back to the Brookline area, sent right back out, but it's kicked back. Now Etta Reed sends it off the boards for Pice. Pice approaching, long shot saved by Luoni. Up against the boards, Charbonneau lost her balance, but is still fighting for that puck, but it's won by Natick. Sent off the boards, deflects, pushed to the neutral zone, blocked by Caroline Hughes, but recovered now by Connors. Connors rushing by herself, and it's a glove save by Solove. She's going to drop it as she noticed that Natick was making a line change. Battling up against the boards for it, and a shot right in front of the net, saved again by Solove. More great passing from Natick, but more great net minding by Jacqueline Solove as she walls off that point-blank shot from Emma Fair. Face off in the Brookline end, knocked back, and instead sending it to the corner is number 7, Natalie Boyer. Ritzenthaler deflects over to Zhang. Zhang trying to push it out to the neutral zone. Now taken by Gifford. Gifford sends it off the boards. Scrumming along the boards, pushed into the Natick end, recovered by Boyer. Boyer backhands it up to Lynch. Lynch trying to move up against the boards, walled off by Gifford. Gifford and Zhang battling as Brookline tries to make a line change in the middle of the chaos. Gifford does recover the puck. Pass taken away from Chin, recovered by Lynch, but then taken away from Lynch, recovered by Chin. Chin waving around, starting to approach, gains the blue. Chin waves around the defense into the corner, pass blocked. Blocked, I believe, by number 13, Stella Black. Battling behind the net there, knocked loose. Ritzenthaler deflects it up into the air. Knocked back to Ritzenthaler, who sends it off the boards and around the back. Chasing it down, I believe, was Cessity. But it's knocked back around. Black sending it around. Ritzenthaler blocks it again. Battling along with Fair and a couple of other players coming into the scrum. Still pinned up against the boards, now knocked loose. And it's now going to be cleared out by Natick. Taken by Wilson in the neutral area. Dumps it into the Natick end, but that, it was deflected, so no icing. Lucky break for Brookline there as they try and apply the forecheck in the midst of a line change. Natick does get it out to the neutral zone. Pass misses. Rutledge intercepted by Brookline, sent back out to the neutral zone. Taken out by Mastrangelo. Fresh off a defensive line change. Dumps it into the Brookline end where it's taken by Pice. Pass deflected. Intercepted. Dijon Domenico weaving around. Looking. Pass back. Shot. Might have been deflected wide. Connors sends it back. Mastrangelo. Long insert. Blocked down by the Brookline defense. And now Brookline off and skating with it. That is Pice. Dumps it back to Tebow. Long shot turned aside easily by Luoni. Rebound recovered by the Redhawks. Pushed out to the neutral zone. Knocked back by Charbonneau. But, a hard collision there in the neutral zone as Natick goes on the attack. Rutledge Blocked there by the defense of O'Connor, but now recovered and sent behind the net. Might have been deflected. DeJean-Domenico looking around. From the corner, pass back. One-timer saved by Solove. Wrapped around the boards by the Brookline defense. And it deflects all the way down to the Natick end. It's Thibault trying to chase it down in the corner. And lost her footing after a collision with a Natick player, sent around the back. And sent up for DeJean-Domenico. Blocked at the blue line. Whipped back in by Brookline. Now up against the boards behind the net. Natick trying to get out with it, but it's blocked. Kicked over to Charbonneau. Charbonneau surveying her options. Pass back for Chin. Chin tries to push it forward. Too many defenders there, and Natick will clear it out. Now pass back up again by Brookline. Approaching is Charbonneau. Charbonneau's shot blocked. Cessity trying to give pursuit, but it deflects to the back. Around the boards now, Gigi Hawkins tries an insert. Turned aside by Luoni. Battling for it along the back. Trying to clear it, was blocked by Reed. Brookline staying on the attack. This is Chin skating with it, weaving around. Lost the puck, got tangled up with a defender. Now up against the boards, fighting for it. Cessity comes in to help. Into the corner it goes. Chin pushes it around the back. Ooh, hard slide into the boards as Koo got tangled up with a defender. Natick still trying to clear it out. Off the glass, kicked back by Reed. Lynch couldn't quite corral it. Still not sliding across the blue line as Reed continues to keep it in the attack end for Brookline. Battling behind the net once again. Still fighting for it. Knocked loose. Pice a chance. Couldn't fight through the defenders. Almost had a point-blank chance there. Now a pass gets through, but the shot from Cessity goes wide. Off the boards by Natick. Blocked by Hawkins. Dumped back in. Natick sending a long one out. That's going to be icing. Great offensive possession from Brookline. May not have generated a score, but they kept it in the Natick end for a long period of time. Extra credit goes to Etta Reed for some great blocking at the blue line to keep it from being cleared out to the neutral area. 5:36 on the clock here in the first period. No score as of yet between Brookline and Natick. Face-off misses the Brookline Blue Liners, and it goes all the way down to the Brookline end. It's as if the icing never happened. Battle for the puck, won by Natick. Pass back, Boyer decides to wrap it around. Finds a target. Skating around with it. Rutledge whiffed on her shot. And off the mark on an attempted pass. Brookline trying to clear it, but too many white jerseys in there. A shot from long range saved by Solove. Now skating with it is Charbonneau. Charbonneau dumps it down, and that's going to count as icing. She was behind the center line and didn't get a deflection. We got a note in the live chat from the Thibault family. Unfortunately, your view through the glass is a bit distorted and blurry frequently, but thank you for being there. Jesse, and the commentary is great. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry. It's either through the glass or through netting on the other side. There's no better view than this here at Chase. I apologize. Natick tries to advance, but blocked by the defense there. Pass back, Mastrangelo. Pass intercepted, taken away. Racing up with it is Caroline Hughes. Hughes, long shot saved by Luoni. 4:38 on the clock here in the first period. No score. This game looking like it's living up to the kind of game we saw last time between these two teams. Very, very close. Wrapped around the boards. Recovered again by Natick. Looking for an outlet pass. Nice block. Pushed forward by Caitlin Schlager, but taken back by the Natick defense of, I think, Mastrangelo. Mastrangelo pass out to DeJean-Domenico. Blocked by Brookline. Recovered. Pass misses Rutledge, and I think that's going to go for icing unless there was a deflection. There was not. icing is called. Both teams able to keep the puck in the attack end for significant periods of time. And that possession game is everything in hockey. Chin sends it off the boards on the face-off. Natick trying to clear it, but goes back to Reed. Long insert, deflects right to a player, and a close range save by Luoni. As Koo was trying to knock that one in off a backhander, but couldn't get enough power on it. Up against the boards, they're fighting for it again. This time blocked at the blue line by Chin, who wraps it around the boards. Recovered by Natick, sent into the corner. Pass back, Chin, shot blocked. Skating with it now are the Red Hawks. Dumped in now by, I think, Black, as it wraps around to the corner. Lynch battling several Brookline players up against the boards for it. And it's knocked towards the slot, where almost a chance for Emma Fair, but instead Brookline taking it the other way. Chin across the blue line, pass blocked. Cleared out to the neutral zone as Brookline starts a line change. Puck's recovered by Tebow. Tebow skating with it as both teams are making a change. Tebow, long shot, saved just barely by Luoni. She had to stretch out for that one as that one redirected a bit off a defender. Now deflects towards the middle. Cleared out by Natick, but I think this might go for icing. And it will. Natick committing a number of icing violations here in the first period, and that speaks to a struggle to clear the puck out of your own zone. If Brookline can keep up that pressure, that could be a huge advantage in the long run. 2:44 on the clock here in the first. Face-off won by Natick. From behind, Curley, the outlet pass, finds Rutledge, who weaves around a couple defenders. Now an odd man rush. Rutledge hit from behind by Pice, but knocked back. Saved by Solovay. Putback is in. Jordan Dijon-Domenico on the second chance after the initial shot by Maggie Connors was saved by Jacqueline Solovay. And so it's Dijon-Domenico off the assist from Connors and Rutledge. Natick on the board first, 1-0 with 2:27 on the clock here in the first. As that goes down to the Brookline end, battling for the puck. Ritzenthaler trying to clear, but is blocked. Battling for the puck. Pass gets out. Curley sends it up to Rutledge. Rutledge lost it in the skates of Pice. Curley recovers pass across to Boyer. Boyer sends it down. Now taken away by Brookline, but lost briefly in the skates. Recovered by Pice. Sends it up to the neutral zone. Taken by Curley. Battling for it. And ultimately recovered by Natick's shot is a blocker saved by Solovay. Battling along the boards for the puck. Still skating with it, approaching close range save by Solovay again. Solovay's been tested in a big way here in the first. Pice, long shot blocked by the Natick defense as Brookline commits to a change. Weaving around into the neutral zone. Skating with it is Black. Black approaching shot saved by Solovay. Now Black, another shot saved by Solovay. Pass back and Lynch couldn't get enough of her stick on it. It goes wide. Black sends it around the boards and knocked into the neutral zone by Brookline as we got 1 minute left in the period. That one goes over the benches. It'll be a neutral zone face-off. Well, I mentioned how Brookline seemed to be playing strong in the possession game. The drawback of that sometimes is the counterattack can catch you by surprise, and that's exactly what happened on that goal. Shaylee Rutledge made a couple of nice moves to get around a couple defenders and go end-to-end with the puck to start that offensive possession, and from there, Natick had the numbers advantage and was able to set up that second chance shot for Jordan Dijon-Domenico. Now Brookline trying to skate on the counter, but it's knocked away in the neutral zone by Natick. Now approaching is Rutledge, blocked by the defense of Caitlin Wilson. The attempted clear blocks the blue line. Long shot goes wide of the net. 23 seconds to go here in the period. Brookline trying to skate with it, but Cessity couldn't keep with it, knocked away by the Redhawks. Now approaching is Connors. Connors weaves around, shot saved by Solove. As it now goes to the boards, Brookline tries to clear, it's blocked again. Sent into the corner by Natick. Pass up, gets away from Cessity, and that is going to end the first period. Our score at the end of one, the Natick High Redhawks 1, the Brookline High Warriors 0. The one goal so far scored by Jordan Dijon-Domenico, assisted by Maggie Connors and Shaylee Rutledge. A close back and forth affair so far, but the advantage currently in Natick's favor. As we go into this first intermission, I remind you this broadcast is brought to you in part by Esch Dental. Does anxiety keep you from seeking the dental care you need? You are not alone. Esch Dental gets it. They get you. Esch Dental in Coolidge Corner offers many options for management of dental anxiety. Go online to eschdental.com or call 617-566-0103 to book your consultation. Once again, easchdental.com or call 617-566-0103. We got one more note in the live chat from Barbara E. Picorni saying, looking good, Brookline, cheering in East Haddam, Connecticut from Caitlin Wilson's Grammy. Thank you so much for tuning in, Barbara. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. For right now, the score, Natick 1, Brookline 0. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I'm going to take a break and mute the mic for this first intermission, but I will be back with the second period. Stay tuned. Hello again, everybody. Back on the mic, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from Chase Arena in Natick, Massachusetts, here to bring you the second period of tonight's high school varsity girls hockey contest between the Brookline High Warriors and Natick High Redhawks. So far, Natick with a 1-0 lead off a goal by Jordan Dijon-Domenico, assisted by Maggie Connors and Shaylee Rutledge. But both teams put together a pretty strong first period. Both teams got a fair amount of lengthy possessions in the attack end, but it was ultimately on the counterattack that Natick was able to triumph. Here we go at the start of the second period. Faceoff goes way down deep in the Brookline end, and now Brookline trying to clear. Knocked back, pass forward misses into the neutral zone, controlled by Elizabeth Curley. Passed across, sent forward to Rutledge. Rutledge pass intercepted by, I think, Caitlin Wilson. Sent up the boards, taken by Curley. Curley sends it off the boards, up to Dijon-Domenico. Dijon-Domenico poked loose, recovered by Connors, and a long shot saved by Jacqueline Solove. And you can see both teams able to defend pretty well once the puck is in their defensive end. Like I said before, it's really the transition, the counterattack game that's creating big results here and has so far resulted in the only goal. Trying to move it along the boards. Brookline couldn't quite corral it, taken instead by Lynch. Kaylee Lynch's pass almost intercepted but knocked loose by Natick. Long pass back, a long shot saved by Solove. They try and fit one in, and they do! Tucked in the corner there. I'm trying to see the jersey number of who took that shot. Or are they saying it was deflected in? Based on who is leading the goal high five line, I believe that goal was scored by number 13, Stella Black. An unexpected goal there for the Redhawks as they extend their lead to 2 in the first minute of the second period. Face-off now won by Brookline, sent off the boards, sent back forward, skips past Gigi Hawkins. Lynch chasing after it in the corner. Moving along, battling with Etta Reed along the boards. And they give the assist to number 4, Izzy Mastrangelo. As now Mari Cessity trying to wave her way through. Cessity a chance. Shot goes off the crossbar! Mari Cessity almost had a huge scoring chance there for the Warriors, but an unlucky ricochet off the crossbar of that net there. Brookline almost able to answer right back, and like I said, the counterattack chances are really where your best quality chances come from if you can get that counterattack going. Face off in the Natick end is won by Natick, but a poke check at the blue line keeps Brookline on the attack. Selena Charbonneau's shot skips into the glove of Sophia Luoni after a defender deflected that shot. Face-off won by Natick. Mastrangelo sends it around the boards. Brookline intercepts, pass back. Jordan Gifford, long shot goes wide of the net. Off the boards, controlled by the Redhawks. Dijon-Domenico sends it up to Rutledge. Rutledge taps forward to Connors. Connors approaching, charging in, walled off by Solove. Put-back chance saved again by Solove. Rebound recovered by Thibault. Thibault, pass up to Charbonneau. Charbonneau skating across the blue line. She's outnumbered, has to wait for reinforcements, trying to come around the back, pinned to the boards, and Natick takes it back. Off the boards, Dijon-Domenico. Poke check knocks it free. Recovered again by Natick. Skating out with it, still battling along the boards. Charbonneau comes out with it. Charbonneau shot blocker save by Luoni. Around the back, players go tumbling as Natick clears it out to the neutral zone. Skating with it here is Rutledge, coming around the corner, around the back. Looking, pass missed, timed with Dijon Domenico, but Rutledge recovers herself, sends it across the crease in front of the net, nobody there to knock it in. Brookline takes it back, outlet pass skips off the stick and is corralled by Natick. Pass across to number 19, Lauren Danahy. Danahy sends it forward to the Brookline end. Deflection means no icing. Along the back, battling for it. Brookline tries to clear, blocked by Danahy. Insert, blocked by Shayna Chin. Chin sends it forward, blocks the blue line, but it goes across the blue line to the neutral zone. No offsides there, as it's taken by Olivia Desatel. Desatel's pass blocked, turned away from Lynch. Long insert from Danahy, wide of the net. Recovered by Caitlin Wilson, sends it out to the neutral zone, taken by Natick. Back across the blue line, Wilson clears it again. Deflection, no icing. Brookline commits to a full change after a long shift there. Natick skating out with it, bounces through the neutral zone. The deflection means no icing as the Red Hawks chase down, pass through to the slot. Shot was blocked by the defense, I believe, and redirected wide. Brookline gets it out to the neutral zone, but it's taken back by Mastrangelo, I think. Caught up in the skates, and it's knocked free by Hawkins. Back to the neutral zone. Pass back, Mastrangelo. Off the boards, misses, intercepted by Pice. Pice bringing it across the blue line. Pice charging in, shot saved by Luoni. It was good work getting around the defender by Izzy Pice, but didn't have much of an angle. You know, that's one of those situations where you'd like to have someone to pass to, you know, somewhere near the crease or the slot or something, but the only line mate she had there, I think it was Charbonneau, and she was well covered. Through the neutral zone it goes. Natick off to the races, charging in, pass across. Oh, just got away as that had a wide open look at the net there on a nice cross pass that time. Brookline trying to clear it out. I believe that's Zhang sending it up the line. Sent back through the neutral area. Ricochets back, taken by Rutledge. Rutledge pass across to Connors. Connors gains the blue. Connors picking up speed. Connors around the back. Skating with liberty here as she passes it back to Boyer. Long insert, chopped down, but nobody could knock it forward as cleared out by, I believe, Schlager. Controlled by Natick. This is Curley. Curley lost her footing there off a collision, and now it's taken by Reed. Reed, long pass, deflected, but now lifted out to the neutral zone by Brookline, taken by Mastrangelo. Long pass up as Brookline commits to a forward line change. Natick's got numbers. Trying to approach is Rutledge, pass across. Couldn't find Mastrangelo on that play. And now Brookline is trying to skate on the counter, but they couldn't get the speed going for that one. And now Natick trying to counter it the other way. Rutledge weaves around, approaching, and scores. Shaylee Rutledge with a dangle there to get around the defender in the one-on-one situation and give herself an open look at the net. 3-0 the Natick lead with 9:09 on the clock here in the second. Face-off controlled by Jordan Gifford. They give another assist to Izzy Mastrangelo, her second of the night, according to the PA announcer. Now Brookline skating with it. This is Shayna Chin. Manages to push it up. Tamari Cessity, who sends it up to Suchin Koo. Koo cutting across. Poke check knocks it away, but the clear is blocked to the blue line by Jordan Gifford. Pass intercepted by Natick. Off the boards to the neutral zone, blocked by Chin. Knocked back into the Natick end. Blocked by Luoni, left for Danahy. Danahy pass, misses Lynch. Taken away by Gifford. Shot deflected high, and it's caught Luoni catching that one like a punt returner in football, as that will lead to another face-off in the Natick end. Another goal on a counterattack chance by Natick as teams were going on the counter back and forth, and you can see how critical it is to get a clean transition through the neutral zone. Natick's been able to do that much more consistently than Brookline has so far. Connors skating with it, gains the blue line. Picking up speed into the corner. Runs out of room as it's taken away by Pice. Sent off the boards for Tebow. Tebow, long pass across, finds Charbonneau. 2-on-1 rush for Brookline. Charbonneau charging in, shot saved by Luoni. Ricochets to the corner. Charbonneau pushes it around, but it's going to be taken back by Natick. Sent off the boards, corralled by O'Connor. O'Connor sends it off the boards for Tebow. But Natick wins the one-on-one battle there, gets it up to Rutledge. Rutledge, long pass, misses Dijon Domenico, but she takes it off the boards. Now taken back by, I think, Wilson. Long slide is just wide of the net. That'll be icing. Good fundamentals by Sophia Luoni on that play, as that one was close to hitting the net. And so she just lays down her stick, cuts off that left side post, and lets it slide just past the post for an icing. Off the face-off, ricochets up to Zhang. Couldn't quite clear it. Taken by Black. Black, pass, misses Desatel. Taken away. Caroline Hughes often skating with it. Long shot turned aside by Luoni. Hughes chasing after her own rebound, but lost it behind the net there. Natick skating out with it through the neutral zone. Dumping it in is Mastrangelo. Around the back, sent off the boards by Brookline, and it does get out to the neutral area. Danahy slides it across to Black. Black gains the blue line, dumps it in, around the boards it goes. Now sent around by Hawkins. Now some quick passing from Brookline, but it's broken up. Now ricochets into open space. Reed's going to take it, send it up the line, and no icing as it's taken around the back by Mastrangelo. Long outlet pass to take advantage of the line change. Now across to Connors. Connors coming around, shot blocked, I think, by Hawkins as it redirects high. Sent into the corner. Brookline's outlet pass missed, and the insert from Natick goes wide of the net into the corner. Now I think that was Connors sending that pass. Now battling for it along the corner. Knocked around back, corralled by Chin. Chin skating, trying to go end to end with it, gains the blue. Into the corner, pass blocked. Chin recovers the puck, tries another pass, blocked again. Danahy with it. The attempt to clear goes back to Gifford, whips a shot, blocked. Gifford another chance, shot blocked again. Another chance for Brookline as they lift it off the boards. Pass finds Cessity, her shot turned aside. Whips it around the boards. Gifford with it again. Gifford skating down around the back. Gifford cutting around. Gifford, shot saved by Luoni. Sent off the glass. Blocked the blue line by Ritzenthaler. Recovered by Charbonneau. Pass ricochets back. Sent along the back boards. Now Natick trying to clear. Sent off the boards again. Ricochets poked by Caroline Hughes. Down to Cessity, who sends it back to Gifford. Gifford's shot blocked at the blue line. Gifford, oh, I think that might have gone off the ceiling, and so that's going to be a dead puck. Strange. You don't usually see that, but then again, you know, hockey pucks aren't really supposed to go that high. .444 on the clock here in the second. Natick leading Brookline 3-0. Face-off corralled by Curley. Curley's pass intercepted by O'Connor. Off the boards, battling for the puck. Taken away by the Red Hawks. Nice poke check by O'Connor, and a nice block by Charbonneau. Charbonneau into the corner, whips one, goes off the outside of the net. Around the boards, blocked by O'Connor again, knocked forward, but wide of the net by Thibault. Natick skating out with it. Blocked by Wilson, sends off the boards, and now Charbonneau trying to charge after it. Charbonneau ran out of room, pushed aside by Luoni. Charbonneau sends one towards the net, and it's covered up by Luoni. A nice shift there from Selena Charbonneau, but unable to generate any scores. As we'll have a face-off in the Natick end here with 3:58 to go. Brookline sending out their all-lefty line of forwards. Chin face-off goes back to Koo. Koo, pass across, just misses Cessity. Reed pushes it into the corner. Corralled by Chin, backhand pass intercepted by Connors. Connors trying to move it along the boards. Battling for it. And still battling, and now it's cleared out by Natick. Recovered by Gigi Hawkins. Pass blocked by Dijon Domenico. Goes back into the Brookline end. Natick has been blocking every attempted pass and shot from Brookline throughout this game. Brookline trying to take it the other way. This is Koo. Koo weaving, shot, saved by Luoni, and Cessity couldn't get her stick on it enough for the putback. Sends it around the boards, taken now by Rutledge. Rutledge battling, knocked loose, but kept by Natick, sent out to the neutral zone. Hawkins sends it into open space, giving chase. Hughes, shot, wide. Rebound corralled by Thibault. Tries to push a pass through, but it's not there. Now taken by Natick. Sent around the boards to Dijon Domenico. Dijon Domenico's pass blocked, but now on the second attempt, the clear gets through. Taken by Hughes, pass up for Gifford. Gifford across the blue line, kind of ran out of room and just had to dump it in. Around the boards it goes. Sent back around the other way by the Red Hawks. Gifford blocks it, gets to a Brookline player, but Charbonneau lost the one-on-one battle with the Natick defender. Now battling along the boards for it. Coming out with it is Thibault. Thibault's shot blocked. Gifford chasing it down. Coming around the back. Pass back to Chin at the point. Chin winds, fires. Wide of the net. Ricochets into open space. Goes all the way out to the neutral area. Pushed forward by Natick into the Brookline end as Natick commits to a defensive line change. Brookline now trying to move on the counter. Charbonneau skating with it. Charbonneau weaving across the blue line, approaching. Shot turned aside by Luoni. Chased down by Chin. Chin lost it, but it's recovered. The insert is blocked. Now corralled, but the pass intercepted again by Natick as they're leaving little to no openings for the Brookline offense to work. Wilson has to send a pass back to O'Connor. O'Connor's pass finds Chin. Chin sends it up to Cessity. Cessity approaching, long shot saved by Luoni. Brookline getting opportunities. They're just not high-quality opportunities, as just about every shot they take has a defender right in front of them, and a lot of their passes to try and set up a rush, again, have a defender right in front of them. Natick just tracking that puck so well through this game so far. Along the back, puck knocks into the slot where Natick tries to clear. It's blocked by Reed, corralled by Chin. Chin, some nice weaving. Pass couldn't be redirected in by Cessity. Too close to Luoni. Now Natick sends it around the corner. Up against the boards, fighting for it. Still knocking it around, deflects. All the players keeping up the chase for it. As now a clear attempt blocked by Hawkins. Long insert blocked down by the body of a Natick defender. Outlet pass does get to Dijon Domenico, but lost control. Reed tries to send it forward too far. Connor sends it back, taken by Reed again. Ricochets off the boards, now taken back by the Red Hawks. Rutledge around the defense. Rutledge saved by Solovey. A big save by Solovey in the closing seconds of the second to prevent this from becoming a 4-score game. But at the end of 2, Natick with a comfortable multi-goal lead. The score, Natick 3, Brookline 0. Goals for Natick scored by Stella Black and Shaylee Rutledge, both assisted by Izzy Mastrangello. And during this second intermission, I remind you this broadcast is brought to you in part by Esch Dental in Coolidge Corner. Esch Dental's vision is to make your dental appointment an experience to look forward to. Boutique means on-time appointments. Boutique means high-tech. Boutique means integrity. Go online to eschdental.com or call 617-566-0103 to find out how you can experience Esch Dental. Once again, eschdental.com or call 617-566-0103. And as I've mentioned, all that information is in the description section down below, as is a link to the Friends of BHS Girls Hockey Booster Club if you would like to support the team there. And you can also find a link and phone number for our local charity spotlight, the Brookline Education Foundation. The Brookline Education Foundation raises funds to help promote growth and innovation among Brookline educators, growth that can then be passed on to the children of this community. For over 40 years, this foundation has given out a variety of grants across the educational landscape. These include Idea Lab grants for teachers that want to present their students with new and exciting projects, and teacher grants for educators that want to further develop their own skills to bring to the classroom. Many initiatives which have become staples in the public schools of Brookline started as BEF grants. They support literacy education training, new methods in STEM education, project-based learning, mentoring of new principals and superintendents, and collaborative work around diversity, equity, and inclusion, just to name a few. Visit brooklinefoundation.org or call 617-232-3846 to find out how you can help support our town's educators and through them, our students. Once again, that's brooklinefoundation.org or call 617-232-3846. Once again, you can find all those links and phone numbers I just mentioned in the description section down below. And if you know of any local businesses or charities that you think would benefit from some extra visibility on these live streams, I encourage you to get them in touch with me. But for now, second intermission, Natick 3, Brookline 0. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, going to take a break and mute the mic, but I'll be back for the third and final period. Stay tuned. Hello again. Sorry. Back on the mic, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan coming to you live from Chase Arena in Natick, Massachusetts, here for the third and final period of tonight's high school varsity girls hockey contest between the Brookline High Warriors and the Natick High Redhawks. Natick leading 3-0 after 2. Brookline hoping to make some kind of a comeback here in the final period. Off the face-off, Caitlin Wilson dumps it into the Natick end where the Redhawks take it immediately, move it up to Shaylee Rutledge, knocked back. Maggie Connors forced to pass it back to Izzy Mastrangelo, sends it across to Jordan Dijon-Domenico. Dijon-Domenico trying to force it through, and it's ultimately saved by Jacqueline Solove. Interesting to note, as the face-off gets pushed there, skating around with it, a shot blocked by Brookline. Brookline couldn't quite move it out. Sent to the back end, recovered by Dijon-Domenico. Pushed along the back. Brookline trying to move it out, but Natick staying with it. This is Connors, shot saved by Solove. Natick getting the attack chances early here in the third, and as I was about to say, the Zamboni here at Chase Arena actually broke down, apparently, which is why it didn't come around to clean up the ice between the second and third period. Off the face-off, Mastrangelo's shot deflected up in the air off someone's shoulder. Now Brookline recovers it. Caroline Hughes sending it around the corner. Selena Charbonneau walled off there. Recovered by Brookline, trying to push it forward, and ultimately taken out by Clara Thibault. Now sent off the boards by Natick. Battling along the blue line for it, pushed into the Brookline end. Etta Reed trying to clear it back out. They're still scrumming for it along the boards. Corralled by Brookline, pass gets to Charbonneau. Charbonneau across the blue line. Ran into a wall there. And now taken back by Charbonneau. Pass got away from Hughes. Now taken by Mastrangelo. Mastrangelo outlet pass intercepted by Reed. Wraps it around the boards. Goes around the back to Charbonneau. Pass and an open look for Mari Cessity. Lost her footing and the shot goes wide. Around the back, Charbonneau staying with it. Sends back to Reed. Reed long insert kicked down by the Natick defense, and now they rush on the counter. This has been the key to their strength so far. Black pass back Lynch. Shot saved by Solove. Rebound Black sent around the back. Now Brookline moves it out. And no icing off a deflection, I think. Sophia Luoni going to leave it for Natalie Boyer. Boyer's outlet pass gets away, intercepted by Brookline, but couldn't get a clean pass off. Taken back, intercepted briefly in the neutral zone, but the Redhawks take it back again. This is Connors racing with it, lost it. Knocked away by the Brookline defense, but another pass taken away by Dijon-Domenico. Sends one across, could not be knocked in. Sujin Koo sends it off the boards. Sujin Koo, a one-on-one rush here. Koo, long shot turned aside. Shot kind of went wide as it was deflected by the defender there. Pass lost as I think Dijon-Domenico lost her footing there. Ritzenthaler pass up to Koo. Koo couldn't get a pass off as they battle for it along the boards. Natick comes out with it. Skating with it is Connors. Connors trying to get around several Brookline defenders, but couldn't get around them, and it's taken back by Gifford. Jordan Gifford skating with it, slides a pass across, out of reach for Thibault. It goes across the blue line, but none of the Brookline players able to corral it. Pushed up Shaylee Rutledge now, knocked loose, recovered by Gifford, pass up for Charbonneau, sends it off the boards. Thibault gives it back to Charbonneau, slides it across to Hughes. Hughes, backhander blocked, goes to the back end. Around the boards, sent back around the other way. Now Natick taking it out, skating with it. I think that's Danahy. Backhander turned aside by Solove, recovered by Brookline. Outlet pass finds Charbonneau, but it's taken away by Black. Black blocked on the outlet pass there. Has to chase it down again. Sends it around. Pass goes back to the blue line to Wilson. Wilson sends it off the boards. Now Natick wraps it around. Blocked by Brookline, and now Shayna Chin sends it off the boards, intercepted again by Natick. A poke check around the blue line by Chin, takes it back. But now Natick intercepts again and sends it out to the neutral zone. Wilson sends it off the boards. Sent back forward by Natick, no icing. O'Connor gets there, sends it around. Corralled by Cessity, pass intercepted by Connors. Connors pass taken by O'Connor. O'Connor sends it a long way, no icing. Mastrangelo spins a Brookline player off her skates there. Gets across the blue line as Reed failed to block it. Odd man rush. Rutledge looking, looked a little too long and is now forced to go around the back. Rutledge, pass across. Mastrangelo, shot saved by Solove. Interesting to note that Brookline's been running a forward line of Selena Charbonneau and Clara Thibault around Caroline Hughes. I'm not sure if Izzy Pice got injured or something like that, but we haven't seen her in a while. I hope she's okay. Face-off goes around the back. Battling along the boards, Charbonneau able to whip it down to the Natick end, no icing. Pass intercepted by Hughes, manages to get it back to Gifford. Gifford blocked on the pass there by Connors, and blocked again as Rutledge now takes it. Rutledge weaves around, approaching shot, I think was saved by Solove, somehow redirected high. And now as it goes up into the netting, we'll have a face-off. Nine minutes and 8 seconds left in this game. Natick leading 3-0. Off the face-off, Brookline now pushing up with it. Pass forward, gets to Charbonneau, who gains the blue with Gifford. Charbonneau whiffed on the pass but recovers it. Now lost it, and it's blocked at the blue line by Hughes, but now knocked out to Rutledge. Rutledge through the neutral zone, pass to Dejan Domenico. Pass now intercepted. Pass from Gifford misses Charbonneau, and that is going to go for icing. This game looked very close and competitive in the first period, but Natick has seemed to be more and more in control as the game's gone on, and sometimes that's what happens when a team takes the lead. They're able to take advantage of that and cater the game more to what they want it to look like. Brookline trying to clear it out through the neutral zone. Pass from Cessity, couldn't get to Koo. Battling through the neutral zone for it, as it looks like someone's stick might have broken at some point. Now skating with it, Mastrangelo. Mastrangelo gets up to, I believe, Lynch. Lynch, pass knocked away by Brookline, but Black takes it back. Shot saved by Solove. Brookline now skating with it. Through the neutral zone, pushed up, but taken back by Black. Black off the boards. Blocked the blue line by Hawkins, but kicked across by Lynch. Brookline sent it back, but it's taken by Mastrangelo, sent across as Natick commits to a forward line change, and so does Brookline. That shot blocked by the Warriors, by O'Connor. Natick staying with it, but they lost the pass there, and now Selena Charbonneau off and skating with it. She's got some help, but got disrupted by Mastrangelo and couldn't get a pass or a shot off. And that's just been Brookline's night so far. Anytime they have a chance, there's a Natick defender to block them. As now Rutledge skating on the counter. Poke check knocks it free. Hawkins with it. Attempted clear, blocked by Natick. They send it wide of the net. Now Brookline moves it out to the neutral zone, but it's taken by Connors. Connors across the blue line, blocked by Reed. Reed pass, and another pass across to Charbonneau. Charbonneau trying to lead it for Caroline Hughes. Knocked away from Hughes by the Redhawks. Blocked in the neutral zone by Mari Cessity. Now another almost interception by Cessity as Brookline is trying to finish a forward line change. As this one's intercepted by Chin. Chin approaching shot. Blocker saved by Luoni. Brookline trying to chase after the rebound, but Natick knocks it away. Knocked into the neutral zone. Skating with it now, I think is, that's number 21, Anna Potter. Slid around the back as Natick playing a new forward line here. Connors the insert, ricochets to the right side. Potter sending it around the back. Deflects to the near side. Pass from Cessity too far for Koo. Intercepted by Curley. Now pushed across the blue line by Potter. Brookline's attempted clear taken and a shot saved by Solove. Oh, but the puck is still loose right in front of the net. Knocked out in the scrum of players there. Brookline trying to take it the other way. This is Gifford. Gifford blocked there, and now Natick trying to take advantage of the line change. Racing up with it, Curley. Shot glove saved by Solove. Five minutes and 15 seconds to go. Brookline still just trying to get out of the shutout here. Trailing 3-0 here in the third. Off the face-off, puck's a bit tangled up. Now Natick takes control. Mastrangelo pass ricochets and a shot is sent wide. I think it was Olivia Desatel who sent that one wide. Brookline does clear it out. Curley sends it right back in. O'Connor sends it right back out, and we got a whistle. What are they calling, offsides? They must have called an offsides on Natick. Maybe said that that clear out to the neutral zone by O'Connor was touched by a Natick player. Face off. Goes back to Curley, slides it across to Mastrangelo. Long pass up, couldn't be corralled by Rutledge, knocked back to Mastrangelo, sends it out to Dijon Domenico. Dijon Domenico weaving around, shot saved by Solove. Jacqueline Solove has been having a pretty solid day in net, but two transition chances for Natick combined with that one goal that just kind of snuck into the corner has resulted in a tough day on the scoreboard for the Brookline netminder. Brookline sends it up the line. I think that one might go too far. Not far enough for icing, but Natick now working to clear it out. Up to Dijon Domenico. Dijon Domenico charging in. Stopped by Gigi Hawkins. Connors tries to send it back. Brookline trying to take it the other way, but blocked by Curley. Pushed forward to Dijon Domenico. Pass misses Connors. Brookline trying to skate with it, but again, Curley stops them. Ooh, that's going to be our first penalty of the day as Dijon Domenico was bowled over by a Brookline player who's now going to be going to the box for the night's first penalty. That one called against Shayna Chin, and she will serve a 2-minute minor as Natick will have a chance to not just potentially add to their lead, but to also just cut the amount of time Brookline has left to score in half. Off the face-off, players go tumbling. Recovered now by Natick. They set up in the power play. Curley sends it down to Dijon Domenico. Back to the point to Curley, I believe it is, or is that Connors? Pass back, the attempted backhander, no good there. The penalty is roughing against Chin. Back to Connors at the point, long shot deflects down right in front of the net. Natick couldn't push it across. Dijon Domenico back to Connors. Connors looking, long insert, covered up by Solove. Minute 17 left on the penalty. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game. Off the face-off, Rutledge lost control, and that went over the blue line. That's offsides. And there's the whistle for the offsides. Just a basic loss of control there. And are they taking this all the way down? They're taking this all the way down to the Natick end for the face-off. Off the face-off, it's pushed back to Mastrangelo. Pass up to Dijon Domenico. Pass deflected, but does get to Rutledge. Rutledge blocked in the neutral zone, recovered by Mastrangelo. Sends it across to Connors. Connors gains the blue, leaves it back for Dijon Domenico. Waving around, pass across Mastrangelo. Pass could not be redirected, defended by Hawkins. Around the back, pass goes back to, I believe, Connors. Back over to Rutledge. Back to Mastrangelo, lost it into the neutral zone. Natick has to reset. This pass blocked a couple times, and Charbonneau had it for a second. Knocked down to the far side where Hawkins sends it up ice. Connors sends it back to Dijon Domenico. 12 seconds left on the penalty, just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Dijon Domenico lost her footing as it's cleared out by Brookline. Parked by Luoni as that ends the penalty, and we are back at even strength with just under 2 minutes to go. Connors skating with it into the corner and knocked loose. Gifford trying to move it along the boards. Tebow sends it off the boards out to the neutral zone, but it's recovered by Dijon Domenico. Sends back to Mastrangelo. Mastrangelo's pass intercepted by Chin. Chin slides it across. Gifford gives it to Hughes. Hughes sends it across the blue line. Gifford giving chase, but knocked away, taken by Black. Black sends it up to Flex. Out through the neutral zone. Brookline tries to get it away, but it's recovered by Lynch. Turned aside by Solove there. In the corner, a pass from Fair. Misses everybody. Back to Curley. Curley approaching shot. Saved by Solove, although it popped out of her glove. Brookline now skating with it. And we're down to the final minute of play. This pass intercepted by Brookline, but they can't clear it out. Brookline just trying desperately to get it out to the neutral zone, and they do. But waiting for it was Curley, who whips it back into the Brookline end. Brookline just trying to avoid the shutout as Natick still keeping it in the Brookline end. Now Natick trying to jam one in. Puck knocked loose, less than 30 seconds to play. Puck goes back to Curley. Passes it down to Black. Black sends one across. And Fair trying to muscle it through, but Solove walls her off. Goes back to Curley. Long shot knocked down right in the slot. Taken back by Brookline. They don't have time. Skating with it. 8 seconds left. Charbonneau had no room to skate. And this will, in fact, be a shutout loss, as that is the end of the game. The final score here at Chase Arena, the Natick High Redhawks 3, the Brookline High Warriors 1. The two teams fought pretty even in the first period, but a late first period goal scored by Jordan Dijon Domenico assisted by Maggie Connors and Shaylee Rutledge, gave Natick the 1-0 lead at the end of one. And from there, Natick just continued to assert their control more and more as the game went on. They scored twice in the second period, once by Stella Black and once by Shaylee Rutledge, both of them assisted by Izzy Mastrangelo to take a 3-0 lead. And although neither team scored in the third, Natick was really able to just sort of park it in the Brookline end for almost the entire period, as Brookline wasn't able to generate any offensive chances despite the desperation to try and get on the scoreboard. Natick improves to 12-3-1 on the year, while Brookline falls to 8-6. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you again to Esch Dental in Coolidge Corner for sponsoring this broadcast. Book your next dental appointment with local dentist and BHS Sports parent, Dr. Brandon Esch, for the non-corporate personalized dentistry our community deserves. Call 617-566-0103 or go online to eschdental.com to find out more and book your appointment. Once again, 617-566-0103 or go online to eashdental.com. And you can find that link and phone number in the description section down below, as well as a link to the Friends of BHS Girls Hockey Booster Club, as well as a link and phone number for our local charity spotlight, the Brookline Education Foundation. All of that in the description section down below. And if you would like to find out more about me, you can find some links related to me further down in the description section, also on the bottom right corner of your screen. My personal website, jessesports.com, where you can find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services that I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. Or if you want to skip past that, you can email me directly with any questions, requests, or comments you may have. And don't forget to follow me on social media on Instagram and Facebook, where I sometimes post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, that's going to do it. Final score, Natick 3, Brookline 0 from Chase Arena in Brookline, Massachusetts. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.